8 completely legal online gambling hacks that nobody knows yet. The house always wins is the golden rule of every casino, sportsbook, and digital betting application across the globe. For decades, the entire gambling industry has been carefully designed to rely on mathematical certainties that slowly and methodically drain your bankroll. But what if the house rules aren't as airtight as they want you to believe? We are not talking about illegal cheat codes, hacking software, or counting cards in a brick-and-mortar casino. We are talking about exploiting the digital infrastructure, data logic, and operational loopholes built directly into modern online gambling applications. These are 8 entirely legal optimization systems, structural flaws, and behavioral strategies that can flip the statistical edge back into your hands. The first system involves the mathematical manipulation of promotional exposure, commonly known as casino arbitrage, or no-risk matched betting. To attract new players, online sportsbooks continually cycle through sign-up deposit matches and completely free bets. Most casual users look at these as free lottery tickets, placing random bets and instantly losing the bonus. An optimized player looks at this as raw capital conversion. By using a specialized matching matrix, you can place a promotional free bet on Team A to win a match at one sportsbook and simultaneously use a different platform or betting exchange to wager a calculated cash amount on Team A to lose that exact same match. Because you have systematically covered every single physical outcome of the event using free promotional credit on one side, you create a perfect hedge. Regardless of who wins, the variance cancels out entirely, letting you legally cash out 60 to 80% of the bonus value as pure, risk-free profit. The second system targets the soft underbelly of digital slots, the return-to-player percentage, or RTP. Every digital slot machine is regulated by an algorithmic baseline that dictates exactly how much money the software must return to the player base over millions of cycles. Casual players lose their bankroll by blindly opening the front page featured slots, which frequently feature a low baseline of roughly 92% to maximize casino revenue. To exploit this infrastructure, you have to bypass the main menu completely and comb through the game rules and technical manifest files of the software providers. Your objective is to isolate low variance, high-frequency slots that possess a verified baseline of 98% or greater. By focusing your capital strictly on high RTP environments while executing tight, uniform betting intervals, you radically flatten the volatility curve. This allows you to survive long enough to unlock high-yield internal bonus mechanics without bleeding your baseline capital to early platform variance. The third system lies within the structural data lag of live sports betting markets, a concept known as courtsiding or latency exploitation. When you stream a live football, basketball, or tennis match on television, or through standard internet broadcast, you're viewing data that has traveled through multiple satellite layers, broadcast relays, and encoding servers. This creates a functional real-time delay of anywhere from 5 to 15 seconds between the live playing field and the video rendering on your screen. The digital systems powering online sportsbooks rely on automated data feeds to dynamically adjust live betting odds as the game unfolds. However, if you are physically present at an event, or if you utilize raw, low-latency data feeds that match the velocity of the official tournament referees, you can spot critical point transitions, faults, or scoring plays fractions of a second before the sportsbook's algorithm closes the betting market. Placing an automated live wager during this exact technological blind spot allows you to book bets on highly favorable odds that are mathematically incorrect relative to the real-time state of the game. The fourth system involves the meticulous exploitation of online casino loyalty and VIP tier engines. To retain high-net-worth players, online platforms deploy complex automated reward systems that distribute cashback, loss rebates, and milestone bonuses based on total wagering volume rather than total losses. The objective here is to generate millions of dollars in transaction volume without exposing your real bankroll to risk. This is achieved by utilizing high-limit, ultra-low volatility table mechanics, specifically placing mathematically offsetting wagers on live dealer games. For instance, by placing a uniform, simultaneous wager on both red and black in live dealer roulette, or wagering on both player and banker in baccarat while accounting for the house commission, you establish a near-perfect zero-risk loop. While your real money balance remains relatively stagnant, the casino's tracking engine logs an explosion of high-volume betting activity. This legal volume fabrication triggers automatic system upgrades, unlocking thousands of dollars in guaranteed VIP milestone payouts, luxury rewards, and unconditional cashback that completely outpaces the microscopic house edge encountered during the cycle. The fifth system is found by tracking and exploiting line shopping and arbitrage anomalies between competing sportsbooks. Every betting platform employs its own independent team of oddsmakers, statistical algorithms, and market risk management software to set their lines. When a massive influx of money hits a specific team on one platform, that sportsbook will aggressively shift its odds to mitigate their financial risk, while a competing platform might leave their original odds unchanged for several hours. By utilizing real-time data scraping tools to monitor hundreds of platforms concurrently, you can pinpoint glaring mathematical discrepancies where Sportsbook A has set the odds for an outcome excessively high, and Sportsbook B has set the inverse outcome excessively high. By placing precisely weighted wagers on both sides of the exact same event across both platforms, you create an arbitrage lock. No matter how the match concludes, the winning payout from one sportsbook will legally exceed the combined total investment across both websites, ensuring a guaranteed profit margins on every single game you isolate. The sixth system centers around the profound strategic errors casual players make in live progressive jackpot pools. Many online slots and card games feature a rolling progressive jackpot that steadily grows every time a player makes a wager anywhere in the world. What casual players do not understand is that these jackpot pools possess a mathematical tipping point known as the break-even threshold. When the total dollar value of the rolling jackpot grows past a specific mathematical threshold, the overall expected value of every single bet placed on that machine shifts from a negative value to a positive value. At this precise moment, the house edge is completely dismantled, and the game becomes mathematically profitable for the player. By tracking the growth metrics of major progressive networks and deploying your bankroll exclusively when the pool crosses into positive expected value territory, you ensure that every spin you execute is backed by long-term mathematical advantage. The seventh system leverages the algorithmic vulnerability of sportsbook prop bet pricing engines. While major platforms spend millions of dollars perfecting their models for primary outcomes like point spreads and money lines, they often use highly simplified, automated templates to price niche player prop bets, such as the total number of rebounds a specific basketball player will get or the total passing yards of a backup quarterback. Because these secondary markets have lower liquidity, odds makers do not dedicate human analytical resources to monitor them closely. By deep diving into granular situational analytics, coaching patterns, weather adjustments, and injury reports, an independent researcher can easily identify massive pricing errors where the platform's automated engine has failed to adapt to real-world variables. Exploiting these overlooked prop markets allows you to consistently place wagers against highly inaccurate lines that the platform's primary defense algorithms simply aren't optimized to protect. The eighth and final system involves the calculated utilization of early cash-out mechanics to beat algorithmic risk models. Almost every major modern sportsbook offers a live feature allowing you to close your bet early for a partial payout before the event has officially concluded. What the platforms do not tell you is that their live cash-out valuation formulas are heavily weighted to protect their immediate cash flow, frequently overreacting to sudden momentum shifts in a game. If you possess an advanced understanding of situational sports psychology, defensive schemes, or late-game execution analytics, you can spot instances where a team is highly likely to protect an early lead, even if the real-time momentum looks frantic on screen. By initiating a strategic cash-out at the precise visual peak of your team's performance, you lock in 70 to 80% of your maximum potential payout while completely erasing the catastrophic risk of late-game variance or unpredictable final-minute collapses. The online gambling ecosystem is designed to feel like an emotional roller coaster of luck and chance. But behind the flashy graphics and high-energy sound effects lies nothing more than raw data streams and mathematical code. By removing the emotion, understanding the underlying technological blind spots, and executing these systems with absolute discipline, you transform from a casual gambler into a systematic operator. In the coming weeks, we are going very in-depth into every single one of those 8 very lucrative systems. If you want to enjoy these in-depth articles, then you should definitely subscribe to the Loop of the Unknown channel so that you will never miss each one of those new audio articles whenever they are being dropped.